The argument's reasoning is most vulnerable to criticism on the ground that the argument what? So the argument is that we're learning all sorts of stuff about Zoroastrian civilization. So the evidence for this is that as the religious scrolls found in the temple record, they were one of the earliest religions to have an organized system of law, and some scholars say that they were the transition between polytheism and the spread of monotheism. The conclusion is that clearly most Zoroastrians were remarkably capable of engaging with deep religious questions. So whenever you have a shift in populations or groups, that's one of the things to be very suspicious of. We are going from religious scrolls found in temples to most Zoroastrians, which is not necessarily a fair shift that we can make. Unless we had evidence that most Zoroastrians were somehow involved with the religious scrolls at the temple, and those were things that applied to most of them, this is probably where the flaw lies, that we're going from a small sample, religious scrolls in the temple, to what most people were capable of. So A, is it vulnerable to the criticism that it generalizes based on a sample that is unlikely to be representative? Actually, that's more or less what I just said in different terms, that going from temple records to what most people can do, it's unlikely to be what happens in the temple of an ancient culture is probably not representative of the culture as a whole. So choice A is in fact the flaw in the argument.